Because I've been thinking about this for a while, right? I've been thinking about the fact that you're seeing a rise in these females saying, you know what, instead of me actually getting in the gym, maybe getting a trainer, someone who can show me how to build the type of body I want, they go and they get the easy fix. Because again, it's all about business. But you got to ask yourself too, are you in the business of just showing pictures, or are you in the business of getting flued out? Because I think there are a lot of these women who get this work done in order to get flued out. That's how they make the bulk of their money. Now, a lot of them do make money from OnlyFans, or they may have their own website. They could be, quote unquote, being sponsored by brands, but a lot of these chicks don't get sponsored by brands because they don't want to put the work in. They don't want to put the work in. But they will go ahead and put up photos of themselves all day. A lot of them don't even know how to monetize the audience that they have because they know their audience is full of thirsty males. Even though there's a couple different ways you can monetize an audience full of thirsty males. I mean, look at YouTube. I mean, that's the blueprint. That's the blueprint, let you know how to monetize these thirsty males. But let's talk about Joselyn Cano, losing her life to this failed, botched butt lift. And again, y'all saw the photos, okay? Does she look like she needed an even bigger butt? Like, seriously, she was gonna look like two pencils with big erasers, like side by side. Y'all know those pencils, they have the big detachable erasers. That's how she would have looked if she would have got an even bigger butt. But this procedure was probably to fix what happened the last time, because if you look at her, you can tell she's had a lot of work done in a lot of different places on her body. And unfortunately, this is the mindset of women out here, especially these millennial women, the Gen Zers, also some of these Gen Xers as well. They would rather go under the knife, put their bodies at risk, just so they can hop on Instagram in about 2 weeks, just to flaunt their new bodies. All for what? Just to get more follows? What's good, Team Malone? Is it just to get more people to support you on OnlyFans? Is that what it's about? I think it's also about them getting flued out, man. That's an aspect that they don't want you to know, but that's what it is. They want to get a baby by a rapper or a professional athlete. Why do y'all think as soon as these women, and it was just like the Lil Baby situation, right? Lil Baby paid to sleep with this chick who clearly may have had some work done, may or may not, who knows. And she still went and ran to social media because she needed that sense of validation, because she's never felt beautiful and she's always had to use her body. If she can't get a baby by these rappers, she'll monetize it to where she can at least get some money by them, but she ain't getting no relationship. She want to have a kid with them, but these rappers ain't that stupid. These athletes, some of them are dumb. Some of them are dumb, but some of the other ones aren't that dumb, and they're not about to screw up that big. Okay, they're getting these surgeries because they want to go and they want to either get a baby by a rapper or sleep their way from this guy to that guy, making money or getting into a relationship or marriage. That's what a segment of them are willing to risk their lives over, because they want to be noticed. They want to be validated. They want to be the next Kim Kardashian or whomever. But what what these females don't understand is they get addicted to it. They go and they get money, however they get it, and they go to those doctors in order to get these procedures done, just so they can hop on Instagram in a couple weeks, just to flaunt their new built body. Then they will claim that they're fitness models. Ain't that something? You got all these just claiming to be fitness models, knowing full well they done got work done. But that's them trying to monetize their newly bought bodies. And then you got those that will get 1 surgery, they'll get 2 surgeries, they'll get 3 surgeries, then they got to go back and correct 1. Look at Cardi B. She is a surgical mess. She's had nothing but surgery since we've known of her. And she's going to have more. Because when you have women with extreme low self-esteem, they're willing to do whatever it takes to feel beautiful. And to them, getting their faces redone, getting their bodies redone over and over and over is a way for them to feel beautiful, because they've never felt that way. I mean, y'all seen that picture that chick Lil Baby was with? I mean, do y'all think she's ever felt beautiful? But she's able to show her body and get attention from these guys. Then one day she's like, no more. She wants to feel validated. And that's what surgeries do for these chicks, but they're risking their lives. Y'all know what's funny, man? You got all these people since what, March. All they've talked about was CV. They talked about the CV. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. 6 feet apart. But they don't talk about how people also are losing their lives due to the violence that we do to each other, due to these particular females going under the knife. But we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about everything else that honestly is not a big a deal as people want it to be. But you also have things that are a big deal. Listen, there were other situations recently where women have pretty much, they lost their lives due to them going under the knife. And this has been happening steadily for years. Because of the low self-esteem, they don't feel like they're thick enough. They got to get a little bit thicker. They don't feel like their face is beautiful enough, so they have to go and they have to reconstruct their noses. Do something different with their cheekbones. Get different eye colors. Do something with their lips. Do something with their chin. And they get addicted to it. Because they don't like something they see in the mirror, they're going to go and they're going to try to get it surgically redone. How can you be in a relationship with somebody like that? How can you be in a relationship with somebody who clearly has psychological issues? How can you trust somebody who will do anything to get money so she can go and have more surgery? And people want to tell me that men are wifing these type of females up. No, they're not. They're not doing that. Stop saying that. That's not true. These chicks are getting 1 night and that's about it. Or they get no weekend. But other than that, they're not getting marriages. They're not getting long-term relationships. One, because they don't really want that. They would rather be the other woman. But if they're angry, yeah, they'll put the other guy on blast. Oh, I didn't know he was in a relationship. Of course you didn't. You didn't know he was married too, huh? Even though you ain't never been to his house. He only talked to you twice a week. You have women with extreme bouts of low self-esteem and they harm themselves. This to me is no different than females who cut themselves because they're just feeling some type of way about life. And when I say these things and I make these videos, people want to act like, well, Jaye, I think you're making it up. Women aren't feeling that bad. Well, look at these women who are willingly going under the knife. Listen, it's difficult to have surgery when you get injured. Like if you hurt your knee or your back, it's difficult enough for people to go under the knife for that, for something that they have to go under the knife under. But you got women willing to go under the knife just because they don't like the way their nose look. There was pictures of Keisha Cole, not Keisha Cole. There were pictures of K Michelle trending on Twitter last night. And people were talking about her face. And they were like, is that K Michelle? And I have to admit, when I saw the screenshots from I guess an Instagram live she was doing, she did not look like herself. Nene Leakes the same way. I mean, they continuously trying to refix their face. And it's like, you're Negroid. You're not going to be able to change those features no matter what you do. But if they don't like themselves enough, they will become unrecognizable. They will become like Lil Kim, completely unrecognizable, because they have gotten addicted to going under the knife, trying to fix what God made them, or how God made them. And that just will never be. For her to have complications, for Joselyn to have complications, means that she might have been trying to get her butt even bigger than it already was. Like, why? Like, why do you need a really, really, really big butt for? You're a slim chick. If a dude wants to be with you or wants to sleep with you, it's because of your slim body. It's not because you have a big old backside and a big old chest and, you know, you looking almost uneven in a sense because you're big up there, you're big back there, but you got small legs. And you're going to end up looking weird. We have enough weird built women out here as is, getting work done, looking even weirder, all just to get more likes on social media, just to get the attention of the dudes that they want attention from. She has 12 million followers. Like, were you trying to double that amount in a short period of time? Like, seriously. And she's 29 years old, and I believe she's leaving behind a daughter. And I think that's the worst part about this at the end of the day, you know?